Well, this was a little moment that I decided I could kind of come back on here, share a little more, pour myself a little Coke Zero, and I tell you, I put up a little note on the door to tell people that I'm recording, so there shouldn't be any disturbance over that laundry thing in there. And I'll tell you that, of course, I'm sorry that I forgot my hat this time, but I mean, I've already kind of gotten started here. I've had hectic things going on at my work, especially this week, especially today. Hard to keep up with everything I need for these videos these days, and doing all I can to make sure there are no disturbances in this recording. So I say that we're going to take care of little matters the best we can here, the best way we know how. Good thing I washed my hair this morning, because otherwise it would be kind of greasy and oily for you all to have to look at on camera. So we got to take care of things like that. But as for the cap I usually wear, somebody told me they liked it when they saw the video before. So I say that right now it's just a time when I need no disturbances, because I am just feeling a little bit on edge and irritable these days, and right now it might be just one of those times. And I say that we are going to take care of a few more things here today, work around the hoods of the Santas we worked on the last time. There's a couple more, one more out of genuine mahogany and one more out of African mahogany. So we're going to go ahead, get to work on them, take care of those, get the work done as it needs to be. And there goes a piece of sandpaper off the little roller, so we've kind of got to keep these so they are together and make it so we can get them the right way. It is hard to do with all you can have in your hands. So it's been so rainy these past few days, I haven't been able to get out and do this, so finally now's my chance. Oh, I tell you what, this is how it's going to go all this time. So, well, luckily, look, we found one that fits, so we'll take that. Finally got a thing on this one about as far as we can go. Think we'll go a little further on this next one too. Finally did get a coarse bit here. It's been hard to find coarse pieces to go on. I just keep getting all these fine pieces that are so skinny that they're hard to fit on. Well, something's not working for me today. I tell you. Good thing it's coming off on the inside though. Well, as far as we've come along on this, I'd say there's maybe a place or two where you see how the belt came out in the back better on this one than it did on this one. So let's go ahead and take care of that now. Well, I tell you, how about we put a different sand pad on? I tell you, we are really losing these sand pads. They're just going everywhere. And I'd say that from what I'm seeing here, this is probably about as far as luck is going to allow us to go today. So that was kind of 13 minutes of video there. Let me brush off here. And so, as for how we're going to see the rest of this go, I'd say that we can kind of unplug things here now, kind of tie things up, put things away, and just let you all know that there'd be a lot of getting ready to do between now and then. So I say maybe at this time we'll stop right here and probably, I guess I'd say, move to another part of the video. Okay, so I decided I'd kind of get on to try to make the second part here, and I think we will get back to painting this crimson red Santa here. I do believe we will kind of go back over the coat a little bit, because there's some places where the gold came out over the crimson, so we can kind of take that and sort of try to color over those little lines and try to add the second coat of paint to the coat as well. We have already kind of done it on the sleeves a little bit, so try to take care of it on Santa's little coat here and try to put a little work into him, make him kind of come out just so he's a little bit better, I say, and kind of try to work our way into it where he's going to be a little work in progress once we get him done. The work just kind of comes its way and makes its little ways into us, and so we see how this will be once we get a little more done into it, get the hang of it. I say we already kind of got the gold around the seam, so we're going to try to take care of this little place where we're going to paint onto the pants now. And so that is the place where we come along now. I decided I'd come home a little early and take care of some things. Not sure how life is going to go for the next day or so, but I say that I've decided this weekend I won't be setting up out at Founders Day at McConnell Springs. There's just a lot of reason why. I mean, I couldn't set up much, and not many people are out there to purchase or buy anyway. So it wouldn't be a good event to try to make any good sales. So that was just kind of how that has all just for the most part been able to turn out for us, I say. And you know, some of these guys are getting so old to where they can't carve as much or have as much stuff out, and some of them passed away, and then there's others of them who, you know, considering their age and where they are in their work and in their careers, they might have to work so much that they don't really have time to carve as much, so they probably won't have as much to put out. I couldn't really put a whole lot out anyway, even though I have a lot of stuff. Interesting thing is, I'm not old enough to be retired yet, but there's been people at some of these shows who, when they saw all this stuff I had out, all this stuff I did, well, let me tell you, they thought I was retired, or they asked me if I was retired. Whether or not they think I look old enough to be retired, I am unsure, but you know, that's kind of how it really all worked for them. And, you know, there's been people who thought I looked younger than I was. There's been people who thought I was a little older than they found out I was. So it's like I'd say that. And then there's ones who, if they ever thought I was a little older, it could very well be that maybe some, just some, probably thought I was real mature for my age. Sometimes I kind of have been in places in life and tried to, you know, be so to so many people. I don't really develop at a normal age rate, but that's kind of how life has just kind of gone for me. I've just kind of taken it all as it came and went, and just a little thing here and there we have to say. We already kind of got that part of the Santa Claus taken care of. I will tell you all that I've already gotten 5 gingerbread men done, working on a 6th one. And as for how it's all gonna come out, I say we're gonna show and see more of them. Here's a couple we got done. Can't wait to sooner or later get some pictures made of these and get them on my Facebook page and maybe even promote them in ads. I'd say this one, we can just add a little something onto its little collar there. Take care of that little thing. Try to make its color a little even on each side. So we've taken care of that little thing there. As for this, you see there's a little work we got along on here, and I think we're going to add a little extra down to the bottom of this one to try to even and equal it out. We got, well, this one here, this is the last one I'm working on. I think I might go ahead and put its little semicircle of a mouth on it to try to make sure that it is done. And as for a little work here, it's going to have its ways to come, ways to go. I say, finally, we got the little white smile on here. I mean, I tell y'all that I just got rid of a little something there. Just a little place where a little paint came off above the mouth. I tell y'all that, let's see this. Well, maybe there's one little place we could touch up the color here to make it better on each side. And I say, we're going to come along to this final making of things and get a little extra work done along here. I don't know what happened to that bottle cap, but I say it's kind of flown off somewhere, like they always do when I'm over here trying to work, doing things that I'm trying to do, and go to random places, fly to random places, go anywhere you don't know where it is. So we've gotten the things we needed to take care of taken care of here. I'd say there's probably going to be some work that's not going to be filmed sometimes because it all just kind of takes a little time away, but makes me think of one more thing I need to take care of. One more Xerox of a pattern, because, you know, the copy machine is in my dad's office, and he was in a phone call the last time we were doing a video where we were talking about the pattern, so didn't want to go in there and disturb. So, kind of left it off for a while, but thanks for watching. Goodbye.